The 1920s, also known as the Golden Age of sports. Throughout the 1920s, sports became one of the largest parts of American society. Due to more money and a steady economy, stadiums were being built everywhere throughout the United States. In 1924, Soldier Field was built, home of the Chicago Bears. It's also the oldest NFL stadium. Earlier, however, in 1914, Wrigley Field was built to house the most popular sport of the 20s, baseball. Known as America's pastime, baseball was one of the most popular and loved sports of the Roaring '20s. Legends like Babe Ruth started their baseball careers during this era. Babe Ruth, also known as the Great Bambino, found his fame playing as a slugging outfielder for the New York Yankees. Now he's known as one of the greatest baseball players in history. However, baseball wasn't the only sport that was increasing in popularity during the 20s. At the time, college football was becoming extremely popular, even more so than national football. In 1922, Ohio Stadium was built. Then following, in 1927, Michigan Stadium was built, both in response to the increasing popularity of the sport. In fact, some of the biggest stadiums built were intended for college football. Smaller personal sports were also building up a large fan base. Athletes like golfer Bobby Jones and boxer Jack Dempsey became extremely well known. Jack Dempsey ended his career with an amazing number of 54 wins. America in the 1920s was becoming less and less focused on work and more focused on leisure. Due to this, people had time to keep up with sports. Fans from all around the country were getting new ways of keeping up with their favorite teams. Radios during this time were becoming a household essential for people to keep up with the teams. This allowed for people to listen to broadcasts of games and keep up to date with scores and rankings. Newspapers and magazines also began to headline sports-related stories since these articles grew in demand. It's also important to mention that the Summer Olympics came back for the first time in the 1920s. After 1912, the Olympics were canceled due to World War I. This was a big deal to not only America, but to the competitors around the globe. Sports have had a lasting impact on American society. Today, we still fawn over our favorite players and teams and root for them like it's the 1920s, I should say.